Hello, my lovelies. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for this episode? Look, boyfriend era, please. I want all the lovey-dovey. I want no fighting for just one whole episode. I want confessions for Farm and Van. I want Van to be like, I will try, and be the best I can be, not only for me, but for you, because you're deserving of that. I need that conversation to happen. For Jin and Jerome, I just want happiness. Especially since I'm also scared because if we get like fluffy lovey dovey all in this episode, shit's about to hit the fan later on. You know how it is. Also, keep in mind, keep in bear for everybody, this is a PNU production. So PNU sometimes like to bring on trauma and then we're all like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? So, although some lovelies, you guys have read the novel, I have not. Nor this is one that I don't personally want to read the novel until the show's over, just so that I can like not compare. And I kind of like not knowing what is happening to Jerome and why he's seeing the visions. I did see some like gossip and tea online, and so I was just like, oh, I needed to get off of it really quick because it was gonna spoil me, because I also I have no strength. So I'm just like, I start reading and then I'm in it, I'm sucked in. But yes, boyfriends, I have Steven at the ready. I know I'm gonna need him and I should already have him in place, but yeah, I don't know why I didn't grab him. Anyway, so without further ado, episode 6 of Head to Head. I could do this. Okay. I'm gonna go back like 2 seconds. Okay. Just the way he said that. Oh, they're giving us that whole moment again. Okay, good. Sorry. Jin's just like, what? Oh, come on, the hand. I like putting him back in and accepting it this time rather than being like, the fuck is going on? Their little nom-noms are so cute. I have words to say about that because people were talking crazy talk online about them, and I was just like, y'all need to sit the fuck down.
กูก็อยากให้มันเป็นเรื่องล้อเล่นเหมือนกันทำไมพอรู้ว่าอนาคตกูมึงจะได้กันรู้สึกแข็งแข็งมาเลยดิเปล่าแค่รู้สึกเสียเวลา
The fighting
ถ้ารู้ว่ารักกันก็ไม่น่าเสียเวลาทำเป็นเกลียดกันปะ
It's the pretending to hate each other for me.
ยังไงดียังไงอะไรกูกับมึงยังไงต่อเป็นแฟนไงรอเหี้ยอะไร
I love it so much. Okay. That's so giddy. It's gonna go into the title. I know it is. During the title, I'll talk about the mess that come on, being the one to initiate it. What did he just do? Did he just do? What a little fucker. I love it. No, he deserves that though. They're so cute. Okay, so while this is going, the title is on, I'll talk about it really quickly because we're gonna go into this really good mood. But basically, people were talking about like they're not necessarily sure if they're like they're really hating on Jerome, and so they just don't think Jin should forgive him. And then I did see some discourse about like they're kissing or whatever, and I'm just like, why are we paying attention to that? We should be paying attention to the story. And also, I saw a couple people being like, they've never been great. I'm like, okay, then you clearly have never seen Only Boo, but I think for this, it fits their characters, right? Obviously, it's gonna be awkward the first time, specifically, especially for Jin, I feel like, because Jin's probably like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? And then he's under the impression that Jerome has always been very, like, hello? See, they wanted me to get this out, so they were like, "Here, girl, we'll help you. Here's pause." Anyway, so they basically, like, for me, in my opinion, I feel like Jin's and this again is only my opinion. You guys don't have to agree with me, and that's fine. For Jin, I just feel like it matches the tone of their character at that time. Like, people who've had their first kiss, especially in this type of situation, where on Jin's side, he's always hated, right? He's or in Jin's side, Jerome has always hated him, so can't even fathom that this man might even like him, right? And then, I mean, given that he also teased him about being gay, so for him, he's just like, okay, what the fuck is going on? He's definitely playing with me. He's definitely doesn't like me. He hates me, right? And then for Jerome, I think I think he is not smart enough to realize his feelings. I mean, I think he's smart on some aspects, but I think for that, like, feeling wise, to know the feeling of wanting to tease this person and stuff isn't out of coming from like a hate or just malicious. He likes to see Jin riled up. He like that's his love language. And I also think that's like, he just hasn't been able to define, oh, I've liked him this whole time, right? And obviously, being the way he was in the past, he's been so blinded about a lot of things that I don't think he realizes the effect that he had on Jin in the negative way. And so, like, for him, and he mentioned it too, when he spoke to Farm, about the premonitions and the visions that he's seeing. He said the reason he crashed the car, if you guys remember, he said not like it was like a movie screen. It was like he was actually there. Like, he didn't even realize he was driving. It was like being sucked into that moment. So being sucked into that moment, I'm under the impression that he is feeling all of the feelings of him from the future. So he has finally realized, okay, these feelings that I've been feeling from him since a young age is actually me liking him and ending and loving him. So for him, during all these moments of him doing not the best, things where he's trying to, he crosses the personal boundaries of Jin, and he continues to tease him, but he's also testing to see if these premonitions are real. For him, he's already has like a more mature, to an extent, because he just still does some stupid ass shit. But what I'm trying to say is that he still he's got those feelings of his adult self or his 10-year version self, right? And so I think he's trying to test to make sure that this is actually going to happen. But I also think that he's realizing once he realizes everything and things come out in the open, he realizes that he does love him. And so for him, it doesn't make any sense to go back to pretending like they don't love each other, and that they, for him, he probably already loves him. So he's like, because he's wrapped up in those feelings, like, it doesn't make any sense for him to backpedal, right? He's going to continue moving this forward to where they are so that they can be where they are in 10 years. Now, the question is whether he's going to still have those premonitions of Jin getting hurt, and if he's going to try to stop them, which I obviously think he will, because he's been actively trying to make sure he doesn't get hurt. Physically, obviously, not emotionally, because he still is trying to be like, what the fuck is going on? As for Jin, all of this is new to him. All of this, I can't fathom worrying about looking like, I can't fathom the fandom, or not even, I don't even think it's the fandom, to be honest with you. I think it's just other people that are finally watching a Seeking series, and questioning like kissing styles and stuff, because like, that's not the point. The point is the story. And for me, Jin is like, I can't even fathom like going to thinking this guy hates me all my life, been arguing with him. We're obviously have a friend of me type of relationship, because we do hang out. There are moments where they're just chilling. They're not arguing with each other. They're right next to each other. They have the same group of friends. So like, obviously they can be like, what's the word? Kind of decent to each other, or just like they can have no arguments, right? But obviously the minute someone opens their mouth, shit ensues. So he's already had that point. He's like, he doesn't necessarily like that I'm gay, is what I guess he was assuming, because it's not that Jerome didn't like he's gay, because obviously Jerome was dating other men, and for him it's like, okay, anybody but me, right, kind of thing. And so then and then crush that you're trying to get over, that you want to hate with all your being, but you still, you guys are still actively seeing each other every day, so it's kind of hard to go get past that. On top of all that, he starts showing you softer sides of him that you already knew some things, but some softer sides. He's been now saying that he likes you, he's trying to kiss you, trying to make up to you, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then on top of all of those feelings that you're going through and all of that chaos and living together and doing all that, you're also navigating college. And on top of that, now you're telling me that the guy you have a crush on is telling you he can see premonitions and he's been seeing like y'all's future. Like, that's a lot to go on. So like, bear in mind, like, you could be fucking awkward. You know what I mean? Especially since it's the first time, and he reciprocated this time rather than getting angry. He's like kind of getting not necessarily used to it, but But anyways, I'm sorry, I was ranting. You guys are like, get back into the show. Okay, from here on out, I'm just gonna be hopefully excited. For those of you who guys haven't checked out Clover's Next to You, what are you doing? Go check it out. It's amazing. It's cute and good. Is he sitting on the couch behind? Oh no, he's standing. I was like, I thought I saw his hands. As she should.
ไปขายเต้นรถมือสองซะดีไหมน่าจะไม่ดีนะครับไม่ตลกค่ะขอโทษครับแม่สำนึกผิดแล้วไม่ใช่เด็กแล้วนะคะเจโรมรู้ไหมว่าพ่อกับแม่เป็นห่วงขนาดไหนไหนจะต้องลำบากน้องจินเขาออกไปตามหาให้อีกเนี่ยไม่ลำบากเลยครับนะเจนเพื่อนกันเนี่ยเดี๋ยวนี้เป็นพวกเดียวกันแล้วเหรอคะ
He said, don't wrap me up in this shit.
ด้วยครับเรื่องนี้พ่อเขาข้างแม่สิ่งที่ลูกทำอันนี้มันอันตรายมากรู้ไหม
Facts.
พ่อมือยังไม่หายดีเลยอ่ะแถมยังไม่ได้ขับรถมาพักใหญ่กล้าไปลงสนามได้ยังไงแม่จะลงโทษด้วยการยึดรถแบบไม่มีกำหนดคืนแล้วก็หักค่าขนมเดือนละ 2,000 จะหายเสียงหัวดังมาหน่อยขอโทษครับเดี๋ยวผมไปนอนก่อนโอ้ง่วงมากเลยไอ้จินอยู่เพื่อนก่อนไม่มีใครช่วยได้หรอกค่ะ
It's really romantic to stay with him.
ขอโทษครับผิดไปแล้วครับ
I'd be like, take my car, don't take my money. Because his man now, they're boyfriends, so his man has a car now. So I'm like, y'all been driving, so I would just be like, okay, mom, you can have my car indefinitely, but don't take my money.
มาทำอะไรในบ้านผม
What are you doing in my house? Get out of my house. Why do I have a feeling that his mom was on vacation with a new man or her ex-husband or his dad?
ที่บอกไงว่าไปทำธุระไงธุระจะไปเที่ยวทำไมตอบ2 ครั้งไม่เหมือนกัน
It's definitely that. And I've been thinking that for a minute. Because why would she hide it from him? That's the word of the year, bakbang. I love it.
ที่เราไปอยู่คอนโดทิ้งแม่ให้อยู่บ้านคนเดียวเป็นเดือนๆแม่ยังไม่งอนเลยแค่ไปเที่ยวกับเพื่อนแค่นิดหน่อยแค่เนี้ยไม่ต้องโกรธแล้วนะ
Also, Miss Ma'am's outfit, yes. Their mamas are stylish and beautiful.
รักด้วยไม่อยากให้ใครมายุ่งเลยนะแม่ก็รักลูกชายของแม่ลูกชายคนเดียวของแม่แม่ก็รักที่สุดเลยนะไม่งอนนะ
I hope this actress plays his mom. That's exactly what it is.
ถูกไปไม่ตากระตุกอ่ะโอ้โหแม่กระตุกที่ไหนไม่มี
I was gonna say this actress, I really love their IRL dynamic. And so I hope her and Keen match each other really well. So I hope like she would play his mom in another series. Poor baby. Hey, but look on the bright side, you got a man. See, I would think that curtain would block that. Ay, yo. They have phones. You know that, right? He's like, what the fuck's that got to do with me? Shut up. See, smile, it kills me. Y'all, Weirdo 101 is about to like put me through it too. I didn't even know he was knocking. I was like, I don't know what I thought that was. Ooh. Why is he always drinking? It's not a bad, I'm not, you know, it's whatever. I was just asking. Ah! Okay, sorry. I thought something else was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna sit him in his lap. He's like, I don't know how to handle that. He's not used to it. He's like, but you've been seeing the vision, so you're kind of used to this thing. Yeah.
แต่เราอยู่ด้วยกันที่คอนโดมาเป็นเดือนแล้วนะเว้ยแต่ว่าตอนที่อยู่คอนโดอ่ะมันไม่ใช่สถานะแฟนป่ะวะมึงอาจจะเห็นภาพเราสองคนในความฝันหรือว่าในนิมิตอะไรของมึงอ่ะจนมึงเข้าใจทุกอย่างแล้วแต่มึงอย่าลืมนะเว้ยสำหรับกูอ่ะเมื่อวานเราสองคนยังเกลียดขี้หน้าอยู่เลย
You see what I'm saying, y'all?
ถ้ามึงไม่สบาย
I understand, Jin.
กูกลับไปนอนที่บ้านก็ได้
He doesn't want you to go. He's just explaining it.
กูไม่รู้ว่ะไม่รู้เลยจริงๆ
Okay. So he can get used to it.
มึงไม่ผิดหรอกที่จะสับสนนะกว่ากูจะเข้าใจเรื่องนี้ได้กูก็แทบตายเหมือนกัน
That's a wild ass statement to say.
เพราะงั้นกูจะให้เวลามึงเต็มที่กูจะไม่เร่งไม่คาดคั้นอะไรจากมึงทั้งนั้นถ้าสุดท้ายแล้วพวกเราสองคนไม่ได้รักกันจริงๆเหมือนในภาพอนาคตที่กูเห็นกูก็เข้าใจได้ไอ้เจพออย่างน้อยเราสองคนก็ได้เข้าใจกันไม่ต้องเกลียดขี้หน้ากันไปตลอดชีวิตไง
I love these two so much. For a second, I thought his bookshelf was a photo booth. It kind of looks like a photo booth. I love Farm's style. Don't be a dick. Don't be playing with this man. Especially, have this conversation when you're sober. Not drunk. I would flick him. I low-key at one point really want to see Farm like take a pillow and just hit him in the head with it or something. Be like, you annoying little shit. Like, in an affectionate way, because he obviously is annoyed but likes him. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's just me projecting my feelings.
ไอ้เจมึงพูดอะไรกูแค่จะบอกฝันดีมึงเฉย
He does nothing and I'm over here still.
กูอยากรู้เรื่องความฝันของมึงอะ
Oh my god, are you gonna tell him about
สิ่งที่มึงเห็นน่ะมันเป็นอะไรวะมันเหมือนในหนังปะวะมันอาจจะเกิดอะไรขึ้นคือเซนส์บอกมึงเหรอหรือเป็นอะไรวะก็เหมือนความฝันปกติมีภาพมีเสียงแต่ที่แปลกหลายๆครั้งมันจะเกิดขึ้นจริงๆแล้วอย่างที่กูจะโดนรถชนมึงมาช่วยไว้อะในฝันที่มึงเห็นนะเป็นแบบนั้นปะวะ
Yeah, I would tell him I didn't save you in time. And I saw you got hurt. Is he not gonna tell him that?
มึงเปลี่ยนอนาคตเหรอวะ
Oh, maybe he did tell him.
คิดมากเรื่องอะไรก็ถ้าเกิดว่ามันเหมือนหนังที่กูเคยดูอะ
Has a butterfly
ถ้า
effect?
เราตัดสินใจจะเปลี่ยนอะไรไปอะมันก็ส่งผลกระทบไปจนถึงอนาคตด้วยไม่ใช่เหรอวะ
Are they holding hands? Did y'all see that? Why am I whispering? Okay, they weren't. And then, oh, okay, they were. And then,
มันไม่ใช่ในหนังไง
watch. See, they're already in that scene. I mean, focusing on so much shit sometimes. It's
มัน
ridiculous.
ไม่ใช่ในหนังไงมันคือชีวิตกูกับมึงกับการถ้ามึงเป็นคนเห็นว่ากูจะถูกรถชนมึงก็คงจะทำแบบที่กูทำ
I think anybody would have if they're close to that person. Yes, I know that they've been arguing and fighting, whatever, but they're still close. Would want
คิด
to.
มากไปแล้วนอนเถอะมึง
I need them to be cute and lovey-dovey this all the time. It's so cute. Also, neither of the parents heard the doors
มี
open.
อะไรให้ผมช่วยไหมครับ
You know, like the doors open when he left the house. And the doors open when he arrived at his house.
อ้าวสวัสดีครับคนสวย
อ้าวเจ๊เมื่อคืนค้างที่นี่เหรอลูก
ใช่ครับพอดีแอร์ที่ห้องผมมันเสียครับ
ดีเลยนี่ข้าวเช้าเสร็จพอดีงั้นกินด้วยกันเลยนะ
มีอะไร
I would be questioning this. See, that's how you know. That's how you know that even though they struggle and they're always fighting with each other, that they're overall still friends, right? Like parents-wise, thinking this because like up until now, we're definitely seeing the dynamics of them being able to like share a meal and stuff together, right? I think Dad pointed it out. I think in episode. I think it was in the beginning of episode 3 he pointed out that they were like able to share a table or whatever together without like bickering. They gave a married couple for me, but you know, whatever. But yeah, like I would definitely be like, so you chose to come over to my house and sleep in the same bed? You know what I mean? Like I would have been like, I see. Also, I did see that bacon was not cooked, ma'am.
อันนี้เดี๋ยว
Y'all see that?
ค
That
รับแม่
unless it's a piece of ham. Wait, oh, he called her mom, didn't he?
อันนี้เดี๋ยวผมเอาไปวางที่โต๊ะนะครับแม่
เมื่อกี้เจเรียกน้าว่าอะไรนะลูก
พูดผิดนะครับนะจันงั้นเดี๋ยวผมยก2 อันนี้ไปด้วยละกัน
จ้า
She's like, what is going on?
เฮ้ยอะไร
อะไรมองอยู่นั่นแหละ
พี่ลืม
Is it just me?
ไม่นั่งวะ
มือเจหายแล้วเหรอลูก
ใช่แล้วครับนะ
Is
จั
it
น
a piece of ham?
หมอบอกว่าใช้ชีวิตได้ตามปกติแล้ว แต่ผมก็อดขับรถอยู่ดีครับ
งั้นช่วงนี้ใช้บริการไรเดอร์จิมไปก่อนนะนายกให้
No.
ได้ใช่ปะค่าน้ำมันหาร2
Mom's peeking it. As she should.
นายดีใจนะที่ทั้งสองคนเนี่ยมาสนิทกัน
ผมก็ดีใจเหมือนกันครับ
Stop! He's gonna give him shit. She gonna call. Oh, I would immediately be like, "Girl," when they like. Oh, I was not expecting that. I would not be rubbing this man's back. You did that shit to yourself. I also can't do that. Like, I get sick from the.
ก่อนแล้วว่าเข้าปากเนี่ยมันจะได้มีสติ
Yeah, but I would have been like, "Girl, did you see what happened last night?" I would have been.
หาย
Your son was at my house.
สบายมากนี่ข้ามนี้มึงขาดก่อนก็ได้นะไม่เป็นไรมีแรงยกแก้วต้องมีแรงเปิดหนังสือดีวะ
I have a feeling that's another thing that's gonna change.
โทรศัพท์เครื่องเก่ากูเปลี่ยนซิมไว้ให้แล้วมึงก็ไปใช้สำรองก่อนโทรศัพท์กูอะไอ้ห่านี่มึงจำอะไรไม่ได้เลย
No shit.
โทรศัพท์มึงแตกจนไม่เหลือซากแล้วกูเก็บไว้ตรงลิ้นชักหัวเตียงอะมึงว่างเมื่อไหร่มึงก็กู้คืนข้อมูลเองแล้วกันเอ้ยไม่เป็นไรอะไม่มีข้อมูลเลยสัก
Y'all, what if him? I just had a wild thought. What if Van using Farm's phone? His old phone. He's gonna see like maybe something on the old phone that he didn't destroy or didn't get taken off of like him having a crush. I think Farm is definitely aware, or Van's definitely aware that Farm has a crush on him, or he has an inkling that there is some like, right? Because he teases him in a certain way, and I think he can tell by looks. He knows there's something going on between them for sure. I think so, but I don't think he's like for like 100% sure. And I feel like Van is definitely that type of guy. He comes off to me as a type of guy that's like, I'm not gonna waste my time unless I know this person likes me. Does that make sense? Like he doesn't want to be like he always wants to win, so to speak, and so he doesn't want to like put himself out there if he's gonna be embarrassed. That's the type of person that he seems to me, at least in like his past relationships. That's what it seems like. He's always gone for like a sure thing that it's gonna happen. So maybe like he hasn't really, and he's never really pursued it because he doesn't know like also like if he could be the right guy. But what if he sees something on this phone that changes that?
แล้วมึงมีข้อมูลอะไรที่อยากเก็บบ้างเอาไว้มึงก็รู้ชีวิตกูมีอะไรให้น่าจดจำที่ไหนล่ะมึงเสาร์นี้กูว่างละไปเพิ่งได้นะว่าจะแอบไปคนเดียวซะหน่อยมึงนี่ความจำดีใช้ได้เนี่ยมึงไม่อยากให้กูไปเป็นเพื่อนแล้วงั้นเฮ้ยเปล่ากูแค่คิดว่าจะไปเมามึงให้พ่อแม่กูฟังซะหน่อยอ่ะมึงไปด้วยกูพูดได้หมดดีกว่าไอ้แวนมึงจะทำตัวเข้มแข็งหรือเซเพต่อหน้าคนอื่นก็ได้นะแต่กูอ่ะมึงไม่ต้องพยายามก็ได้แดกไว้เรียนสาย
roommate chaos is gonna be good, cute with them too, and their mute love show because they're gonna have one as well. I'd be a boy. I did not make this food for you or order this food for you to not eat it. Are they gonna tell the friends?
เรื่องอะไรอีกอ่ะข่าวไวจังนะมึงอ่ะเป็นไงบ้างวะมึงเมื่อคืนกูไม่เห็นอะไรอ่ะ
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what?
ไอ้ฟาร์มรู้เรื่องนี้เหรอมึงบอกจริงแล้วเหรอวะเดี๋ยวนะ
Yeah, like,
พวกมึงนี่มีใครคิดจะบอกอะไรพวกกูสองคนหน่อยไหม
especially Mai's been the best. He deserves all the information. Did they not tell him?
ทำอะไรอ่ะก็ดูมีคนไม่กลับบ้านง่ายๆกูเลยคิดห้องให้มึงครึ่งนึงไงอยากให้กูอยู่ต่อก็บอกไม่ต้องมาอ้างนี่มันอ้างนี่เนาะไอ้ห่านี่กลับบ้านเลยป่ะยอมแต่ว่านะไม่อยู่ฟรีๆนะเว้ยทุกอย่างหาร2นี่กูโดนหักเงินเดือนอยู่นะ
That sounds like your problem, not mine.
ไม่ทิ้งเหรอทิ้งทำไมอ่ะก็มีแต่กูเขียนด่ามึงอ่ะจะเก็บไปเที่ยวลึกเหรอแต่มันก็มีที่มึงเขียนบอกรักกูเหมือนกันไงขอเก็บไว้นะ
Not him wanting to keep it. That's so cute.
เหลือหน้าว่างต้องเยอะอีกครึ่งนึงกูขอเก็บไว้เขียนต่อนะ
I was just gonna think that. What if he starts writing
มึง
in
จะ
it?
ไปเขียนอะไรเขียนบอกรักมึงไง
But cute.
ไม่ไม่ได้เขียนบอกรักในสมุดที่ครึ่งนึงเป็นคำด่านะ
That's great, though.
มึงคนเปล่าเปล่ายังไงมันก็มีความรู้สึกของมึงอยู่อ่ะกูขอเก็บไว้นะเรื่องของมึงทำอะไรก็ทำ
There was still so much stuff in there. 7 minutes. What was that? It's already on part 3. Pinu, can we get like a little bit longer sections in this show, please?
5 ปีแล้วเนาะเร็วเกินนี่ตอนนี้ผมย้ายไปอยู่ห้องไอ้ฟ้ามานะแต่คนนี้มาด้วยอาจจะเมาไม่ค่อยสนุกเท่าไหร่นะนี่มึงเล่าเรื่องกูให้พ่อแม่ฟังมาแล้ววะ
Did he mention this earlier? Because I don't remember that. Why is it always one parent and one group friend, or both in this case? That's crazy work. Well, that kind of not necessarily explains, but kind of makes sense to him why he doesn't commit in a relationship. Maybe he's afraid of losing someone again that's close to him. You know? So instead of falling for someone that he knows he could fall deeply in love with, he falls in quote unquote lust, you know, and quickly falls out of love because he never really truly loved that person, or never truly like completely allowed himself to fall for someone. But this is interesting because, you know, with Farm is a little bit different because Farm is his friend, so he's genuinely already likes him to a certain point.
มึงโดนกูแฉยับทำตัวดีไว้แล้วกันวันไหนมึงแกล้งกูจะให้ป้ากับแม่ไปหลอกมึงฝากด้วยนะสวัสดีครับผมฟาร์มเองนะครับคนที่แวนเคยเล่าให้ฟังบ่อยๆป้าแม่ไม่ต้องห่วงนะครับถึงมันจะใช้ชีวิตทิ้งๆคว้างๆบ้างผมดูแลมันเอง
Oh my god, Farmus. I would definitely fall for him too, though. He's great. Also, Surf is hot, so like that helps. But he's a good guy.
ก็ทุกวันครบรอบอ่ะหรือเวลามีเรื่องไม่สบายใจแต่ก็ไม่บ่อยหรอก
Steven, are you watching this?
แล้วเวลามึงไม่สบายใจเนี่ยมึงระบายให้พวกเขาฟังหมดเลยเหรอกูแค่หาที่ระบายมันโอเคเหรอวะพูดไปก็ไม่มีใครตอบกลับมาบางเรื่องกูไม่ได้อยากแค่มาปอบช่วยแก้ปัญหากูแค่อยากพูดของกูเฉยถ้ามึงมีอะไรไม่สบายใจอ่ะมึงปรึกษากูได้ทุกเรื่องนะเว้ยแวนหรือมึงอยากให้กูฟังเฉยๆอ่ะก็บอกตอนนี้มึงก็แค่จะเป็นอีกครึ่งนึงของชีวิตกูอยู่ละมึงจะเอาอะไรอีกไอ้แวนมันเหม็นไอ้แวน
So close! Oh my god, Steven! Their tension is so great too. Like, just kiss already. Not really. He knows. Oh my god. Does he remember the kiss? Or he just definitely knows that he has a crush on him. Oh, there's. Oh my god. Look at how he looks at him.
กินข้าวปะกูเรียกไม่เรียกกูทำไมพอดีป้ากับแม่กูเนี่ยเหลือเงินให้กูใช้เยอะมากแล้วกูเซนส์ได้ว่าเขาอยากให้มึงมาช่วยใช้ฉันขอบคุณป้ากับแม่แวนมากเลยนะครับที่เลี้ยงข้าวผมในวันนี้ไม่ใช่มึง
That's awesome.
แดกเข้าไปเลยเนี่ยไปกินข้าวกันดีกว่า
Also, it did not. He called them mom and dad.
กูจะไปร้านแม่ไปทำไรปกติวันหยุดกูไปสิงอยู่ห้องลับไปด้วยกันปะไปจ้าแต่งตัว
Oh! What the fuck? I think it was just simping my. Damn, Steven, your fucking foot's hard. That was funny, y'all. I'm so silly. I like his bag. How heavy are them?
ไปทำไรปกติวันหยุดกูไปสิงอยู่ห้องลับไปด้วยกันปะไปจ้าแต่งตัว10 นาทีนะ
It's the way he said that.
นี่เขาว่าไปเที่ยวอ่ะ
Look, I'm talking about it for what?
ไอ้เชเจ
What's he? Oh, okay. Does he not like the vegetables?
มองอะไรอ่ะที่มึงบอกป้ากับแม่กูว่าจะดูแลกูเนี่ยยังไงวะกูก็ทำอยู่ไม่ใช่เหรอวะไม่ใช่กูหมายถึงแบบไปดูเลย
Oh, what drink
มึง
is?
ทำแบบนี้เป็นงานแค่ไหนวะก็จนกว่าจะมีใครสักคนมาดูแลมึงแทนกูวะแล้วถ้าไม่มีอ่ะเดี๋ยวก็มีแล้วมึงไม่อาจดูแลกูไปตลอดหรอ
No, I want you to take care of
แล้ว
yourself.
มึงอยากให้กูทำแบบนั้นหรอ
You
มึง
guys.
ไม่สินเสมอชิบหายเลยก้าวแล้วก็ถอยก้าวแล้วก็ถอยอยู่อย่างนั้นไม่เดี๋ยวกูยืนอยู่เฉยๆที่เหลือก็แล้วแต่มึง
I love that they're having this conversation fully knowing what one is thinking, but they're not saying it. he needs to relax. No, he's not. He is flirting. Seducing is what he's doing. Java, you need to relax. Let us breathe, cause.
เจ๊อุ้ยเจ๊สวัสดีลูก
นาจันสวัสดีครับ
สูตรใครอะแม่
ตัวอย่างคอลเลคชันใหม่อ่ะ
คอลเลคชันใหม่แม่ทำเสื้อผ้าผู้ชายเหรอ
ใส่แล้วหล่อมากเลยนะเนี่ยอย่างเท่เลย
แม่พูดความ
Don't stick the obvious. It's so
เห
cute.
มือนพ่อเราตอนหนุ่มๆเลยเนาะ
แม่พูดถึงเขาทำไมอะ
อ้าวก็ไม่ดีใจเหรอ หล่อเหมือนซุปตาระดับประเทศเลยนะ
ไม่อะผมเกิดจากแม่มีแม่คนเดียว
เอาเล่น
She's definitely seeing her ex, or at least talking to him or something.
เรามีกันอยู่2 คนนี่แหละเนาะ
He's gonna see.
ก็รีบ
Noted.
เข้าไปนะแม่ แม่ลืมง่ายจังวะ
ขอโอกาสให้พ่อได้แก้ตัว
ผมไม่ใช่พ่อผม
จิน
ผมไม่ได้ลูกคุณด้วย
จิน
อะไรนะ
เจเป็นไรหรือเปล่าลูก ไม่สบายหรือเปล่า
เปล่าครับ เมื่อกี้ว่ายังไงนะครับ
กูแค่จะชวนขึ้นไปห้องอะ
อ๋อ ไปดิ
งั้นลูก2 คนไปเล่นกันบนห้องก่อน
Is he gonna tell
แม่สั่ง
him?
ขนมให้กิน
Oh, I don't know what I would do. Because I would tell him. But how do you go about telling him that, especially given the date, how he feels about his father?
ก็
And if you don't tell him, he's gonna be upset with you.
แล้วชุดพวกนี้ ฝีมือมึงหมดเลยเหรอ
ใช่ กูแค่ทำไปเรื่อยๆอะ
Oh, the black one's
แค่
pretty.
อยากมาอยู่ใกล้ๆแม่ แต่ว่าไม่อยากเจอลูกค้าหน้าร้านอะ
เลยมาอยู่เนี่ยนะ
แม่เอาห้องนี้ให้กูอะ
แล้วนอกจากเสื้อผ้าคุณทำอย่างอื่นอีกปะ
ก็ทำเรื่องอะไรที่เกี่ยวกับผ้านะหมวกกระเป๋า ถ้าคุมโต๊ะกูก็ทำได้เว้ย
แล้ววันนี้มึงจะทำอะไรอะ
มีอยากได้อะไรอะเดี๋ยวกูทำให้
Y'all see? Keen is so cute. I said scene. Are you gonna tell him? I think you should.
กับพ่อมึงอะจะมีวันยกโทษให้เขาได้ปะวะ
ทำทำไมอะ
ก็แค่ถามเฉยๆอะ
มึงฝันเห็นเขากลับมาเหรอ
เปล่าไม่ใช่แบบนั้นอะ
Don't lie to him.
ถ้ามึงไม่ได้ฝันเห็นน่ะ ก็อย่าพูดเรื่องนี้อีก กูตัดขาดกับเขาตั้งแต่วันที่เขาห้ามกูเรียกว่าพ่อแล้ว
ขาดหรือไรบอกนะจัน
ไปเถอะ
พ่อจะไปไหนครับ
อยากให้อาเป็นพ่อเหรอ อาไม่ใช่พ่อ อาเป็นพ่อไม่ได้หรอก
จิน
Oh no, man. Fuck that man. I think you should tell him, especially given how he's given. I would be like, I think I saw him in my vision. And test the waters that way. It's kind of being a white lie, but you know.
ตื่นเช้ามันดีนะได้ทำอะไรเยอะแยะดินี่เหลือเวลาตั้งครึ่งวันคืนนี้มึงไม่ออกไปไหนวะพักตับละครับ
My liver's on a break.
คนแบบมึงนี่คิดอะไรอย่างนี้เป็นด้วยเหรอวะแล้วยันนี้มึงทำอะไรอ่ะทำทำไมอ่ะ
Is he writing in that book? That black dress is cute, y'all. Oh, he's sketching. Cute. Damn, he's handsome. Sorry. What do you make?
เจ๊
Just the fabric all over the place. Oh my god! I love the little cover he made on the book. That's so cute! Oh, he did it across the whole thing. That is so cute. Death. Just gonna say something about when he sleeps. Or something smart-assy.
ไม่น่าอยากรู้เลยช่วงหัวค่ำมึงทำอะไร
Oh, they're not gonna get into the dad thing in this episode. Watch, that shit's gonna hit the fan. Oh, maybe it's gonna happen here. I don't know.
เขาเย็นมาพอดีเลยแล้วเจลูก
เจมันหลับอยู่อ่ะแม่
อิจฉาเจจังเลยนะ น้อยคนหน้าที่จะได้หลับอยู่ในห้องลับของลูกแม่
พูดอะไรนะแม่
อ้าวก็จริงอ่ะขนาดแม่ถ้าจะเข้าไปในห้องยังต้องขออนุญาตเลยไม่ใช่หรอเพราะฉะนั้นก็ต้องน้อยคนที่จะได้เข้าห้องลูกนะ
แต่เพื่อนนะแม่ ถ้าเกิดไอ้ฟาร์มไอ้แวนไอ้ไม้มันมา ก็เข้าได้ทั้งหมดละ
I love her eyeshadow.
อ้าว
ทำไมถึงสนิทกันขนาดนี้ล่ะ เพียงเพราะอยู่ด้วยกันเหรอ
แม่ มันก็ไม่ได้เป็นคนไม่ดีอะไรอ่ะ
รู้อย่างนี้นะจับให้อยู่ด้วยกันตั้งแต่ม.1 จะก็ดีอ่ะ
โอ้ยอยากรู้จริงๆทำไมอยากให้สนิทกันขนาดนั้นอ่ะ
เอ้าก็บ้านอยู่ตรงข้ามกัน แม่เป็นเพื่อนกันอยู่คณะเดียวกัน สนิทกันมันไม่ดีตรงไหนอ่ะ
ขอบใจ แต่ถ้าแน่จริงอ่ะ ก็มาชมต่อหน้าดิวะไอ้ป๊อต
Did the picture get darker? Like the sketch? It looks darker there.
ไม่เก็บให้ด้วย
เอ้าเจอแล้วเหรอ
มากินข้าวกันลูก
ครับนะจัน
กินลูก
He's gonna.
นี่ แล้ววันเนี้ย จะกลับไปนอนบ้านหรือจะไปค้างที่คอนโด
มึงเอาไงอ่ะ
ถามอะไรกูล่ะแล้วแต่มึงสุด
She's gonna
น่าจะกลับไปค้างที่คอนโดครับ
ทิ้งแม่ให้อยู่คนเดียวอีกแล้วงอนบ้างได้ไหมเนี่ย
ก็มันมีโปรเจกต์ค้างอยู่ที่คอนโดอ่ะแล้วเขาส่งวันจันทร์ด้วยแม่
เดี๋ยวเล่นไม่เป็นไรหรอกยังไงอะนะแม่ไปอยู่คนเดียวจนชินแล้ว
เฮ้ยไม่เอางี้สิมันเป็นไรอ่ะ
เปล่าอ่ะไม่มีอะไร
ลูกข้าวกินข้าว
ขอบคุณครับ
เพื่อเป็นการถ่ายโทษวันนี้นะครับเดี๋ยวจินจะเก็บร้านแล้วก็ปิดร้านให้เองคิดปะ
ล้างจานด้วยได้ไหมจ๊ะ
อาจจะยังนะ
They're gonna Is he gonna say something to his mom?
ดูทำหน้า
แล้วทำไมกูต้องมารับกรรมกับมึงเนี่ย
อย่าบ่นเยอะเลยแค่ทำความสะอาดเอง
ไม่ใช่แค่ทั้งกวาดทั้งถูเช็ดราวปัดฝุ่นขนาดนี้กูตายได้เลยนะเว้ย
อันนี้ไหนลุกขึ้นมาเร็ว
I don't trust it. He's gonna. Woo. Okay, put your bag. Ah.
Có đi กูสัญญาจะทำให้มึงไง
They're gonna sell it.
น่ารักปะ
Yes.
งั้นอ่ะ
ไม่น่ารักจริงๆ
ไม่
แต่มึงน่ารักนะ
My cheeks hurt.
บอกให้กูมาชมต่อหน้านี่ไงทำอยู่น้องจินน่ารักจังเลยครับ
ไอ้เจ๊เจอกูแน่อย่าหนีดิ
Y'all, I'm telling you something's gonna happen.
เฮ้ยกูไม่น่าอยากรู้ถ้ามึงทำอะไรไม่ทันแล้วมึงกูถอนตัวอยู่ก็ต้องฟิตหน่อยเว้ย
Also, him working out in sandals is insane to me.
แล้วมาฟิตเนสใครมึงใส่รองเท้าแตะวะ
Yeah.
กูไม่รู้ว่ามาแล้วทำไมไม่บอกกันล่ะกูเตรียมมาให้แล้ว
He put tennis shoes in there. Merch. That's what they showed in this episode was merch. I understand him. Just kidding. Kill!
คิดแต่การเพียงแค่สบายไม่ได้อยากในความสัมพันธ์ที่ฉันมีเธออยู่ข้างๆกันมันแค่เปลี่ยนไปแต่เธอก็ยิ่งไว้วันยิ่งด้วยเธอก็ยิ่งสับสนฉันจะรู้ว่าฉันคิดอะไรเธอจะรักยังไงคงไม่ใกล้คงไม่ใกล้กันในบางเวลาทำให้สงสัยตาจากเมื่อตอนนั้นใกล้จนใช่มันมาเพราะเธอมีใจฉันสั่นใจไว้วันกับเพื่อนสนิทไงแต่เธอส
That was so funny. It was cute. Y'all, watch me buy this damn bag and not fit me. But it could be a cute little, like, I would probably use it for travel. Oh my god, no. Oh. Not mom being there now. You need to tell him. I hope he doesn't keep this a secret.
Okay.
What was in there?
เมื่อกี้มึงฝันเห็นอะไรวะกูจำไม่ได้อะแต่มึงไม่เคยจำไม่ได้ไม่ใช่หรอทำไมอะในฝันกูหนักมากเลยเหรอกูตายปะอย่าพูดแบบนี้อีกแต่กูไม่กลัวหรอกเพราะว่ายังไงมันก็ช่วยกูทันอยู่ดีใช่ไหมพี่น้องนั่นกูง่วงแล้วมึงไปก่อนเลยมึงก็ฝันอีกเหรอเจมึงลองไปหาหมอดูหน่อยไหม
Yeah, but how
ไม่
do
เชื่อ
you...
มึงหรือว่าคิดว่ามึงป่วยนะเว้ยกูเชื่อมึงแต่กูแค่เป็นห่วงอะไรกูก็ที่มึงเป็นแบบนี้มึงไม่ได้พักผ่อนเลยนะเว้ยมึงสะดุ้งตื่นกลางดึกมึงนอนหลับไม่สนิทถ้ามึงไปหาหมอน้อยมึงก็ได้ยานอนหลับมาหรือไม่ก็บำบัดอะไรสักอย่างกูว่ามันช่วยได้นะเว้ยแล้วถ้าหมอทำให้กูไม่เห็นภาพพวกนั้นอีกกูจะช่วยมึงยังไงอาจดูเหมือนว่าฉันไม่สนใจแต่ว่าความจริงลึกๆข้างในมันมีแค่เธอ
Come on, see?
คิดถึงเธออย่างนี้มีบางทีที่เธอเดินเข้ามาตรงกลางตากูไม่อายมึงแต่ห่วงกูมึงห่วงกูก็ห่วงสุขภาพมึงเหมือนกันนะเว้ยกูสัญญาว่ากูจะไม่ฝืนตัวเองแต่ตอนนี้กูยังไหวไม่เคยคิดว่าถ้าเรื่องทั้งหมดเป็นแค่เรื่องบังเอิญมึงไม่ได้ฝันเห็นอนาคตจริงๆอีก10 ปีเราก็ได้เป็นแฟนกันมันจะเป็นยังไงวะ คงมีแค่ความรู้สึกของกูมันเป็นเรื่องจริงไปแล้วอะ
I'm worried.
ก็ชอบเธอนานแล้วชอบฉันชอบเธอนานแล้วเธอเหมือนไม่มีใจพูดไม่เข้าหูเพราะไม่รู้ต้องทำไง
Oh, the whole thing of the hands. I love it. Their little nom noms are cute. I don't care what anybody says.
เธอรู้ความจริงช่วยบอกฉันทีว่าเธอคิดเหมือนกัน
Oh, I was gonna say something.
ไอ้สองคนนี้มันยังไงวะตัวติดกันอย่างกับผัวเมียทำไมมึงถึงน่ารักขนาดนี้วะมีแค่มึงเลยนะที่ใส่ใจกูขนาดเนี่ยเป็นไรวะมึงเป็นแฟนกันไหมโอ๊ยไอ้แวนถึงกูจะรู้อยู่แล้วว่ามึงตกหลุมรักกูมาตั้งแต่จำ
That's a secret one.
แต่กูก็จะจีบมึงใหม่อีกครั้ง กูจะทำให้มึงรักกูจนงงหัวไม่ขึ้นเลย
No. Okay. Steven! Okay. My thoughts. Let me put Steven down for a second. Okay. Overall, I love this episode. We did get a little bit obviously I love this series, so I'm very much enjoying everything I am seeing. I am loving the development between Jin and Jerome. I do like that they're communicating more. In this instance, I'm not really going to be mad at Jerome for not saying anything because he ultimately he knows that that's going to stress and put worry on two different things for Jin. And we know that Jin can be impulsive. I'll put it that way. He's impulsive, especially when it comes to his emotions. And we know like his father's trash. I can't believe he said that to him. Now mom forgave him, so I'm wondering if we're going to get like resolution there, or if we're going to get like an explanation for us to be able to forgive him. And also I understand Jerome not telling him only because I think I don't like, if it was me, I don't know what I would do either. I think ultimately I might tell them, but I would struggle for sure. I definitely think I would rather, if I was in if I was in Jin's position, I think I'd rather hear from Jerome than my mother, or than find out like after the fact before it escalates. However, I do think that mom should be the one. It's also not his business to say, because it's his mom's business. You know, it's not his issue to kind of like put himself in it. So another thing he could do is he could have a conversation with mom and just let her know, like, are you seeing someone? And if so, like, not so much on the case of the visions, but he can be like, you need to talk to him, like urge mom, because it's not his business to tell, you know what I mean? So he's kind of like in a hard place, you know what I mean? Because it's like he doesn't want to lie to his boyfriend and not tell him, but it's also not his business to tell. But also we know that Jin might be upset later on and finding out like, you already knew and you didn't tell me, kind of thing situation. So then maybe Jin can get like ahead to it. Now I definitely think I definitely think Jerome should be telling Jin about the dream. Not only the car accident, but that now it's involving his mother. I feel like it's involving his mother now because one, he's already changed their future by doing what he has been doing, and it's a butterfly effect. But two, I also think because mom is now involved and has a secret that there's going to be, hold on one second, sorry y'all, I need to turn this off. Okay. Our chat was going off. And so I think that there's going to be like, it's all a butterfly effect because he's saved him once. And who knows, maybe in saving him once, maybe in who knows, we don't know if he actually passed away, Jin's character, or if he just gets in a horrible accident. That being said, now I'm scared that something's going to happen to mom. And so I don't know, like, I honestly don't know if I was Jerome, what I would do in both cases. I'm a little bit more level-headed, I think, than Jin. So I'd like to think that if I was in his position and found out after the fact about my mother and my father getting back together, I don't think I'd really be mad at him. I think I'd be more mad at my mother for not being able to open up and talk to me about it. At least having a conversation, you know what I mean? Even if it escalated into where I'm like, I don't want to see him. You know what I mean? I think if she tells him, lets him time to stew, and then come back and try to have that conversation, it might be best for them, especially given that the fact that he's hot-headed as he is. As for the car accident portion, I don't know how I would even take that if I was in Jin's position, to be honest. Like, would I want to know that I'm gonna get at any given moment? I think for myself, like if I was Jin and if it was about me, I think I'd be okay, because in his eyes, he thinks that Jerome is going to try to change it as much as he can, because he already has, right? And he kind of said that in this episode. But I also do think that, like, if I was me, if I knew in advance, I probably wouldn't let my mom get in the car with me, just because I wouldn't want my mom to get hurt. Granted, that doesn't mean she won't get hurt on her own. You know what I mean? Or if he's in the car with her, he can try his, to drive slower, to drive, you know what I mean? I don't know. Try to change it himself. Depends. So I'm not sure. As for Farm and Van, I do love that we got to see a little bit more of about Van's personal life. I had no idea that his parents had passed. I don't know if it was mentioned earlier. You guys let me know. I don't think it was. I think we mentioned his family, and I think we mentioned how far he lived far away. Or not far away, but he lived away. And he was like not wanting to go all that way far and then go back to school because it was just too much traffic. I remember dealing with that, but I did not expect to see that his parents had passed. And I think it does give us an insight on why Van is kind of the way he is, and hesitant. But I also think that he is fully aware. I think they're both fully aware now that something is brewing between them, but neither of the two wants to take a chance. And I don't blame Farm for not wanting to take a chance, because Van hasn't really like completely changed or like shown initiative about wanting to actually pursue something. He's always been kind of cheeky and goofy and flirty and funny and kind of that playful banter, so I kind of understand that. And with Van, with Van, I feel like he thinks that Farm doesn't want to admit to it yet. Given that conversation they were having at the lunch table, when he was just like, we keep moving forward and then stepping back, moving forward and stepping back. I think they're both going to do that until they finally just admit their feelings, which looks like it might happen in the next episode. He might finally be like, just be with me. We'll see how Farm takes that. I'm going to love it if we get lovey-dovey moments. However, that being said, with lovey-dovey moments, that means some drama is going to happen. Now, I do have two things to say. I genuinely think, in terms what I'm hoping doesn't happen, and I'm saying this as a actual like lover of most of his series. With P.N.U., I have a beautiful love and hate with him sometimes, because I do genuinely enjoy his series, but I do think that sometimes the way he navigates trauma and issues, I don't think like sometimes it quite hits the mark. It doesn't resolve it in any way. And the reason I say that is because we've had a couple series in the past where we've been introduced into some family trauma, right? And then they never go about getting real closure. It's closure that lasts like 5 seconds, and it doesn't really, like, realistically, I don't feel like that would help any family. And I'll give you an example. In we saw that what was Pon's character's name? Bun? I can't remember. Pon's character in it had his issue with his father. And there was like one scene resolving that where they gave each other a scoop of dinner, and that was supposed to be a symbolism of them opening up to each other and changing. But what I wish would have happened is that they would have had a full conversation so that people can see like healthy ways of doing it. Now, I'm not saying that we need those conversations in every series, because realistically that doesn't happen to everyone, right? But I do think we need to have a little bit more examples of healthy ways of getting through this, or healthy ways of talking, seeking advice and help and stuff that way. Another example is, I'm trying to think, in Perfect 10-Liners with Fifa and his mom, I mean, his parents were not their parents were not, Fifa and Yota's mom and dad were not the greatest. Granted, they were both well aware that they weren't great parents, but I do think like she needed to have more of a conversation with Fifa about at least being more apologetic or more trying to find ways to make it up to her son, seeing that she was fully aware of what she was doing and how it hurt him and still continued to do that. Again, I'm not saying that every series should be that way. I just think that we should have, those were 2 back-to-back that I just think like it would be nice in this one if we get to see Jin kind of have closure and actually have a conversation with his father about it. And I think it's a direction style. I don't necessarily think it's always script writing. I think it's a director style too, because it's been in a couple. And I'm not saying this to like hate on Pino or anything. I actually genuinely like his series. Hell, I own We Are, and one of my all-time favorites, and will always be of all-time favorite, and something that I will always tell people to check out, especially if they can get through the first 5 minutes, is Until We Meet Again. I think that's one of the greatest series. Like I just really enjoyed that series. It's for me. It's, you know, you don't have to like it. A lot of people don't like that the trauma of it, the like sadness of it, but I just think it's it's just a good story in my opinion. I also really loved Love by Chance, which I'm pretty positive he also directed, and I really loved that series as well. It's one of my other comfort ones, and there's a lot in that one that I don't necessarily agree with in every aspect, but I do love the story of Pete and A in that. And so I'm not saying that like to be like hating on Pino, because that's not what I'm doing. We're not going to do that on this page, on this channel anyways. I was just saying like I think that's a direction style that he does that I wish we would get some differences for. However, everything else I'm really loving. I'm really loving Head to Head. I really loved Revamp. So like there's other series of his that I really am enjoying, and I'm excited to see some other series that he is currently doing or going to film. I really am excited about that as well. But yeah, that is it. That's what I'm trying to think of what else I was gonna say, but I can't remember. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my reaction to episode. What episode was this? 5 or 6? 6. Okay. Oh my god, we're halfway through. No, I don't want it to be over. I really wish we could get box sets for these. Okay, but that's gonna be it for my reaction to episode 6 of Head to Head. I hope to see you guys next week in episode 7. Let me know your thoughts and theories. Let me know what you think is gonna happen. Do you think there is gonna be a butterfly effect for Jin and Jerome's whole relationship, because Jerome has already saved him once and will try to continue to save him? What do you think is going to happen to Farm and Van? Do you think Van is going to fuck up in some way and Farm is going to have to, he's going to have to grovel? Or do you think Van's finally going to really pursue this and be a good man for Farm, as Farm deserves? And do you think Mai will finally get into a relationship? Like poor Mai is all of us. He's great. Also, they never told us if the 3 of the boys, Jin, Jerome, and Farm, told Mai and Van about Jerome's premonitions. I'm hoping he did. I'm hoping he did. I'm hoping he did. Just because I'd like kind of all the friends to kind of know what's going on. That kind of would come back, I think, and help. But yeah, I am very excited for episode 7. I did think that this was a cute ass episode. I just love seeing Keen together. I love when they're bickering. I love when they're being cutesy. I cannot wait for next week. I love what I do love mostly as well, mostly about this episode too, is even though they are together and they are being kinder and sweeter, I love that Jin still gives him shit. Cause I love that banter. That's my love language, and so I really love it. I don't get annoyed by it at all. It tickles me in the best way possible. But anyways, I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys are having a good morning, a good day, and a good night, depending on when you're watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.